Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for another Clan Wars 4 match. This time we'll be spectating PRAMO versus PRAMO. I don't know what tile it is, but it is on Fort Despair. PRAMO will be facing against PRAMO. Everybody is almost readied up. On the side of PRAMO, we will have IS4, IS7, IS4, T110E4, IS7 Mouse, M48. On the side of PRAMO, we'll have T110E4, IS7, IS7, IS4, double mouse, and a T57 heavy. So no medium tanks on the side of PRAMO. Gonna be some good matches here. A lot of good players around. So I did play against PRAMO several times on this map. So let's see if they do their standard thing. PRAMO is sending a medium tank over here to the flank. Looks like there will be an IS4 and maybe an IS7 going with him. PRAMO heading very hard towards C with an IS7, two IS7s and an IS4 getting an early cap. Tanner heading into the overlook position while two mouses go to overlook B. Blind shots going into that bush, not there. Where the T110E4 on the side of PRAMO is in the bush. The mouse does take a hit there as he pokes around the corner. Tack Monkey from PRAMO is poking around the corner as well. PRAMO does have an early cap. However, it looks like PRAMO will be getting two cap zones as well. However, they're getting set up for these side scraping positions. The push is coming fairly hard, it looks like, as well, as Crazy Chimp 69 is taking hits from multiple directions. The pushes come. They're getting around the side. Crazy Chimp surrounded by two Maus, taking a lot of damage. However, Maverick on the side of PRAMO is taking damage as well, as is RH131. Crazy Chimp is almost dead, however, at 461 hit points, which means a slightly above average roll, and he will die. Pitbull's moving around with the IS4. Bounce there really oddly off the side of the mouse by that IS4 Tack Monkey. Now Maverick is in a position to turn his frontal armor around, go up against this Pitbull and IS4 and stop himself from getting shot. The T110E4 is stopping the Batchat Begins and Nuke on the loose from pushing those two mouses. However, Rankinen is taking hits there from Nuke on the loose. Fishy in the bush over there on the far side putting shots as well. The push is coming on this side with a mouse and T57 Heavy pushing around. Two tanks down now for PRAMO as the PRAMO push comes. The mouse is going down. Will he get a ram? A little bit of a love tap for 107 damage while Tanner is on the reload. Even Steven has relocated, putting shots into the side of that IS4. The mouse does go down as PRAMO relocates in order to stop that push. However, there are a lot of low health tanks here for PRAMO as PRAMO now has them bottled up. They do not have the caps. However, they do have a massive hit point lead at this point. Another tank goes down on the side of PRAMO as the PRAMO push is coming, outflanking Tack Monkey, making him an easy shot for even Steven. Another tank goes down. Batchat Begins, followed by soon here Tiki Tar in his IS7. Just really good positioning, early positioning, and early pushes by PRAMO. Getting good hit point trades. So very well done there. Alrighty, we're going to take a very quick look here at the top damage dealers. On the side of PRAMO, we'll have Tiki Tar in his IS7 with 2510 damage, followed by Batchat Begins in his IS4 with 1856. Next, we will have Tanner on PRAMO in his T57 Heavy with 2859 and a single kill, followed by Fishy in his IS7 with 2468. Looks like we'll have a couple of lineup changes for the PRAMO boys here with a AMX 50B potentially being run on the side of PRAMO. We might have one or two tank changes, but at this point we will have a T110E4, an IS-7, IS-4, another T110E4, IS-7, Mouse, and IS-7. I think I said too many tanks. On the side of PRAMO, we will have an IS-7 FV215B. Really interesting choice there. E100 for that massive alpha and really good heavy tank pen. A Mouse, because Mouse. IS-7, AMX-50B, and an IS-7. We are waiting on the last couple people to ready up here. Again, though, PRAMO just kind of had favorable hit point trades, focus fire really well, had tanks covering their tanks when they did push on the isolated Mouse there at B. Even though Primo was able to get those early caps, PRAMO was just able to counter push and just trade hit points very well. Waiting on the room to start up here. FV215B with that side armor buff really is going to be yeah. Anyways, let's get into free cam. Let's get the speed up. See if Primo does anything differently. See if Primo does anything differently with this new set of tanks. AMX-50B looks like he's going to be going for the Overlook. Overlooking C. We have an IS-7, Rankinen trying to get into the hold down spot overlooking B. Has not been lit up yet. However, he is going to be covered by several T110E4s. Primo covering C to counter that original PRAMO strategy. Mouse and IS and E100 are pushing into there. They do have a Fishy in his FV215B overlooking the A cap zone as well. Primo also has several tanks overlooking the A cap zone. The Geister from PRAMO spotted here. The tanks in the bushes are not spotted. Sicily on Primo is in a fairly odd spot, getting bushes and such, but that allows him to have really good viewpoints. Nobody's taking any damage here. However, the E100 for PRAMO has pushed into the B cap zone. We have Primo making a concerted push for that C cap zone. Rankinen taking damage there as he pushes forward, takes another hit as he goes forward very hard. He needs to get into a place where he can have cover. He's now hold down versus that Pitbull. They're going to have to push on him. Otherwise, he will praxi spot. Even Steven taking a hit there as well. Tanner and Fishy on PRAMO are pushing Tiki Tar. Sicily taking hits, as is Tact Monkey, the very good gun on the side of... very good aiming, rather, putting damage out there. Tiki Tar taking a ton of damage from the AMX-50B for a very positive trade. The Mouse is pushing in as well. It's going to be 3-on-2 over here on this flank. The Mouse, very difficult to deal with. Primo does have a Mouse pushing in of their own. RH131 pushing forward to make sure that they can't get there. Bad Chat Begins is pushing over there in his T110E4. Rankin and even Steven and the Geister are trying to tie down as many of the tanks over here on this flank as they can, while their autoloader and high DPM tank try to take out as much as they can. Tanner is almost reloaded. However, Fishy is taking a ton of damage in his T110E4, or FV215B, as a T110E4 comes around. Crazy Chimp in the Mouse takes him out. RH131 not able to fully cover his wounded teammate there. Two tanks go down on the side of Primo, as it looks like that flank has fallen as the E100 flanks around, followed by Rankinen. RH131 takes out Crazy Chimp. It is now 2 versus 1 with Bad Chat Begins going up against a very dangerous autoloader and a Mouse. A little bit of a love tap there from the Mouse. Even Steven takes out the Truth Begins, followed by the other T110E4. Bad Chat Begins on this flank. It is now a 1 versus 3, and he goes down, and Primo takes this match 2-1. So very, very, very good job there. Good calls by Primo to push into the two areas. But top damage dealers on the side of Primo. We'll have Nuke on the loose with 2209 in his IS-7, followed by Tac Monkey. in his IS4 with 1903. On the side of PRAMO, we'll have Tanner, his AMX-50B with 3021 damage and a single kill, followed by KS in his E100 with 2956, followed by RH131 in his Mouse. German Super Heavy is doing very well there. The room has been dismissed, so we will get ready to go here. Thank you guys so much for watching. More exciting action to come. Thank you very much for watching.